Welcome back, guys. We're so excited to have you here, and I hope you have a great rest of the school year.
Welcome back, Bucks. We can't wait to see you, and we look forward to having the rest of the year with you.
I wish to take this opportunity to welcome all students back to OHS. I look forward to seeing you.
Hey Bucks, welcome back. We're happy to see you.
Hello, Oswego High School. My name is Dr. Mathis Calvin, and I have the privilege of being the Superintendent of Schools for Oswego City School District. As your superintendent, there is nothing more important to me than our students. And so with that said, I am very excited to let you all know that on March 8th, 2021, the Oswego High School will reopen its doors again for in-person hybrid instruction. And as we reopen our doors, our main intention is to return our students to normalcy as much and as soon as possible. You should know, planning for this reopening has been an extensive undertaking. And as such, in a collaborative manner, nearly 30 stakeholders have worked diligently to create a plan that takes into account 4 key priorities. And those priorities are as follows. Priority number 1, health and safety. Ensuring the health and safety of our students is critical and a must as we return students to school. Accordingly, stakeholders have worked to ensure that we are following all CDC, all New York State, and Oswego County health regulations and requirements. Priority number 2, social and emotional learning. The district has worked very diligently to ensure that all students' social and emotional needs are met and supported. We stand willing and ready to support our students in any way that we possibly can. Priority number 3, rigorous instruction. And as a district, we have designed a learning plan which includes a 9-period revised schedule and a support period that will make certain that all of our students are challenged academically while receiving a rigorous instructional program daily. And lastly, priority number 4, ongoing communication. As a part of our plan, we have built in communication strategies that will ensure that our entire learning community is kept informed about our reopening efforts as we move forth. As you can see, the district has been working hard to do all that we can to return our students back to school. And aside from that, you should know that included in this video are additional points of information for our entire learning community. And so with that said, I end today with a thank you so very much to our stakeholders for all of their hard work and efforts, and to our entire learning community for their patience. Please enjoy the rest of this video and know that I look forward to seeing you all back here in school very soon. Thank you so much, and please enjoy the rest of your day.
Hello, Oswego High School students and families. I am Patrick Wallace, the principal of Oswego High School. I'm excited with everyone else to bring students back to OHS beginning on March 8th. For those of you who have selected hybrid learning, your child will be coming to school in person either Monday, Tuesday, cohort 1, or Thursday, Friday, cohort 2. For those of you who have selected virtual learning, the way you will attend school will not change. You will continue to attend your classes online. One major difference for all students and families to note is the time change of the OHS Daily Bell schedule. Our instructional day will begin with first period at 7:40 a.m. and will end with ninth period at 12:42 p.m. This schedule change will take effect beginning on March 4th. This schedule will help us on our way back to normalcy. Parents and guardians, please know that we have spent a lot of time preparing a reopening plan that guarantees the safety of your child as they re-enter Oswego High School. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me directly at 315-341-2200 or pwallace@oswego.org. Until then, stay safe, stay well and strong, Bucks. We look forward to seeing you.
Hello, Bucks. As some of you know, I'm Miss Clark, one of the assistant principals here at Oswego High School. I am very excited to see our students back at OHS, and we have missed you all very much. I am proud and honored to be an assistant principal here at OHS. Though things will look different when we return, please know that I and your teachers care so much about you, and we are here for you. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to me by calling the main office phone number 315-341-2200 2200, or to my personal email, which is tclark3, yes, the number 3, @oswego.org. When we return, it is important to be responsible, use time wisely, choose safety, and show respect. We are here for you, and we look forward to your return.
Hello, Buccaneers. I'm Mr. Moverhill, and it's been lonely at the high school without the students here. In the meantime, be safe and be well. Thank you. Please stay tuned for other information in this video and other videos that you'll find on the Oswego High School website. Thank you.
At the bus stop, it's important to remember to maintain our social distance. When the bus is stopped and ready for you to get on, you will notice a place for you to sanitize your hands. You will have to do your temperature check either by your hand or forehead. Once you're all clear from there, you'll have a seat on the bus, and students will be seated 1 student per seat. Keep in mind to move over towards the window to maximize space between riders. Students that live in the same household may be seated together.
Upon entering the building, you'll be greeted by staff. Please be prepared to give your name so that we can check that the health screening form is completed. If your form has not yet been completed, you'll be asked to stand aside and you'll be escorted to the theater so we can contact your home to have the form completed.
Students who are picked up and or dropped off or walked to school each day should please enter from the Buck Boulevard entrance off of Hillside Ave. Once coming down that street, students will be asked to enter through the theater entrance of the school. Students should not arrive to school before 7:20 a.m. Students must have their mask on once they arrive at school. Any student who does not have a mask, one will be provided for them. Upon entering the school, students will have their temperature checked, and it will be checked that their health screening form is complete.
Students driving to school and not being dropped off will use the stadium parking lot. Please fill out the application forms online. Make sure, when walking to school down Buck Boulevard, that you stay socially distant and enter through the athletic/band room entrance. Once inside, you'll have your temperature checked and it'll be verified that the COVID screening form has been filled out.
The hallways at OHS have been taped to reflect social distancing at a minimum of 6 feet. This will be reviewed with students consistently. Due to CDC and New York State Department of Health regulations and requirements, classrooms must be socially distanced. Accordingly, each instructional space has been set up to maximize the distance between all people assigned to that space. 6 feet between students. Desks will all be faced in the same direction. Seating charts will be required in all classes. Students can bring a personalized sized hand sanitizer for personal use if they would like to. Students will be given mask breaks when needed. Please raise your hand and your teacher will acknowledge your need and you will take your break. Once your break is over, you must return your face mask back to the proper position, covering both your nose and mouth with full coverage. Students will have access to the restroom throughout the day. Please follow the classroom procedures to do so. Only 3 students at a time will be allowed in the restroom. Hallways will be closely monitored to ensure that this is followed. It should be noted, restrooms will be cleaned and sanitized on a regular schedule throughout the day. Hand washing and hand sanitizing will be reinforced at all times at OHS. School staff will encourage regular hand washing with soap for at least 20 seconds and promote hand sanitizing in an effort to help control the spread of germs. Hand sanitizing stations are available in the hallways and outside every classroom. Students will be encouraged to sanitize their hands before entering each classroom and throughout the day. Students can refill their water bottles at bottle filling stations located throughout the building. Students may carry a clear, plastic water bottle with them to classes. No glass, please. Water will be the only drink that will be allowed in school during classes. If you bring your lunch, you'll enter through the main doors to the cafeteria. Again, keep in mind we're all socially distant. If you choose to get a lunch from the school, please remain socially distant through the lunch line. All students will be asked to begin filling the cafeteria from the back towards the front. Students, you will notice that a monitor will go around and take names of all the students where you're sitting. Students, please only remove your mask while eating. Students that may need to use the restroom, you raise your hand. A lunch monitor will acknowledge you, remind you, please put your mask back on, covering your nose and mouth. Students will be asked to throw out their garbage, dispose of their trays, and leave their area tidy upon leaving the cafeteria. At the end of the school day, students will be dismissed in the following manner. First, students who ride the bus will be dismissed from their 9th period class and they will exit through the Liberty Street doors. Students who have specialized transportation will be dismissed second and they will exit using the Utica Street doors. Lastly, all remaining students, and that would include our walkers, our student drivers, and or students getting picked up by a parent or guardian, they will then be asked to exit and they may leave the building using the nearest exit to them. I know some of our students have questions about technology. Here are some things that you might need to know. Students are expected to bring their fully charged Chromebooks when you arrive to school. Students should not be bringing any personal computers, Chromebooks, or laptops unless they have approval from the principal. OHS will have some extra loaner Chromebooks in the library. We don't have many, so try to be prepared every day with bringing your fully charged Chromebook. There will be a process in our library to sign out a loaner Chromebook for students in need. Students who have technical issues or broken devices, please still reach out to the Technology Department support line at the number here pictured on the screen to arrange a support time. Students may borrow a library loan device as needed until a repair is made. To stay after, you must make arrangements ahead of time with your teacher or be attending our sports study hall. There will be a bus to bring you home available at 2:30. And I know a lot of our students might be asking, what can I bring when I come to school? Students can bring a clear plastic water bottle. They can bring their backpacks, their lunch. Make sure to bring your fully charged Chromebooks, personalized hand sanitizer, earbuds or headphones, your jacket, right? It's cold out there. Pencil, pen, notebook, make sure to have your mask, textbooks, and materials that are needed for your classes. Ensuring that our students receive a well-rounded, rigorous instructional program is a must for us here at OHS. At the current time, we will have some students in the building for in-person instruction and some students joining our classes from home on a daily basis. Due to spacing limitations, CDC and Department of Health regulations to which we must adhere, in-person hybrid learners, which are our students who physically come to school for instruction, had to be broken into 2 groups, cohorts. Each of these groups will come to school 2 days per week. Cohort 1 will come to school on Monday and Tuesday, and our cohort 2 will come to school on Thursday, Friday. In-person instruction will begin with cohort 1 coming to school on March 8th and March 9th. In-person instruction will begin for cohort 2 on Thursday, March 11th and March 12th. Though from where we are learning from is different, we will all follow the same bell schedule. First period will now begin at 7:40, getting us back to some sense of normalcy in our school day. We will cycle through our 9-period day. As an OHS family, we will all shift to this schedule beginning March 4th. Again, our new schedule starting at that 7:40 time will start on March 4th. So everyone has a couple of days to transition to the scheduled time. It's early, I know, Bucks, but nothing we haven't done before. OHS is committed to ensuring a safe and high-quality learning environment for all students. Each student is expected to be responsible for his or her own behavior. All students must follow rules of conduct as identified in our OHS Code of Conduct, while also focusing on personal safety and respect for the rights and property of others. This applies in classrooms, on remote platforms, and throughout our school building. Students who fail to meet these standards and violate school rules may be subject to appropriate disciplinary action. We must all be mindful that we are still in the midst of a pandemic, and our behavior should reflect that. It is important to practice the following: wear your mask, social distance, and wash your hands frequently. We are a family and a community, Bucks. We must do our part to look out for the safety of ourselves and others. If we are mindful of these 3 essential things, we will be just fine. We are very excited and very happy to have some of our students back for in-person instruction. We cannot wait until the day we can fully open the doors of OHS and get our whole family back together. Until then, Bucks, stay safe and stay well.